While we're on transportation, quickly, just to also warn you, coming in March until May, the Mount Hope Bridge, which is not under the mandate of the DOT, that is the Rhode Island Bridge Authority, during the day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 1 on Friday, will be down to 1 lane while they do a dehumidification process, which they tell us will increase the life of the bridge by approximately 25 years. But that is obviously adding insult to injury.
How long will that take?
Excuse me?
How long will that take, do they know?
So they said from March, and it's their intention to be done before Roger Williams has their graduation.
Can I say in defense of the Bridge Authority, so who controls the bridges that come onto Quinnipiac Island? It's the Bridge and Tunnel Authority, and those folks are separate from RIDOT, and this project is doing, as Pam said, an extension of the life of this bridge, and I thought it was, actually quite worthwhile. But you have to realize, Peter Alviti was brought on board, he will tell you, because our bridges were horrible. That's what was making Rhode Island like lower ranked in many, many analyses. So he was hired by Gina Raimondo to fix our bridges. And he has this, I'm just quoting him now, has fixed, he says, 300 bridges. Now that said, the Bridge Authority that we're talking about here has very high ranked bridges. They're actually in pretty good shape, and they're big. And so if you added them, I think there was an effort to try to get those bridges included in the analysis of Rhode Island bridges, because that would raise our numbers instantly. But that didn't happen because part of that would have meant that the money going to support our bridges were going to go to RIDOT to be spent in their general budget. So we fought that off, and I also voted against having Director Alviti become the board chair of RIPTA, and I think I was one of very few votes.
Yeah, and the deck of the Mount Hope Bridge, which has nothing to do with dehumidification, I went to a meeting with the Bridge Authority last spring. They are in the early stages of planning how they can replace the deck of that bridge. You see it, it's just, it's like a washboard. And I said, please do not shut it down both ways. I mean, my dad worked at Raytheon years and years ago when they had to do that. And it's really a hardship for everybody to go all the way around to Fall River. And they are looking at if they can replace that deck with only 1 lane at a time. So I will be pushing for 1 lane at a time, as I have family that crosses that bridge every day also. And to back up, most of us sitting here, we are really affected by the Washington Bridge. I mean, we feel it as much as you do. My daughter has to leave work, and I have to go help her get kids to daycare because she can't manage the daycare opening with what time she has to leave for work every morning. It's a real hardship here for lots of working families, so we do understand this issue very well. And we're working as hard as we can to try to get answers and try to push for better options